Producing a great and realistic sounding guitar and bass tone in the box is more possible than ever. And with tools such as Amplitube and ToneX by IK Multimedia, the whole operation is taken to another level. In this video, you'll see me producing the tones for a production I'm working on at the moment using Amplitube in combination with some ToneX captures that I create from my own amplifiers collection, which you can download for free. Link in the description down below. With that being said, let's get into it. Okay, this time around we're going to be dealing with two guitars that I recorded. We're going to be working with a hard band, left and right guitar tracks. The first one is going to be this guy, and first I'm going to insert my ToneX, my Amplitube sound, once again in mono, because we're going to be rocking two different tracks working together. In this case, I'm going to be looking for the sound of my Varden once again. Varden Lead 25. Which, by the way, all of the sounds that are used in this video, as I explained in the introduction, are available for you to download for free from the links in the description down below. Now, let's keep rocking. Here we go. This guy is actually a recreation of the sound of my Mesa Boogie amplifier, my DC5, which I happen to love. It's been with me for basically the entirety of my career. And it's a very old amp that I found used, of course. And I love it. It simply sounds fantastic. So, as it is right now, it sounds like this. Let me make sure that we're rocking the right output. Here we go. Sounds very good, but I don't know if it's gonna fit in the mix. So I will try a different cabinet. So let's see. I'm gonna stick to the 4x12. But maybe let's try this guy over here, this closed vintage, and let's see how it sounds like. I like this one quite a lot. It's working. So we can take a look over here, and we can even swap the speakers, and we can even create a crazy blend between the different speakers that are part of the cabinet. I'm not going to do that because it's already sounding the way I would like it to sound like. But of course, I'm going to be messing around with the microphones as well. So let's bring this bad boy in. And let's see. First, let's analyze the sound of the main microphone. Or in this case, I'm going to turn the first microphone as my main. We're going to stick to the SM57. Here we go. It sounds like that. Quite good, right? Now let's take a look at the second microphone. Looks quite similar to a Neumann F47. Let's see. That looks cool, or sounds cool. Now let's blend it in with the main microphone. I don't like it because even though by the round they sound quite good, this second microphone is adding a little bit of extra bite that I don't like. So let's see, I'm gonna solo it once again. Maybe there. Here we go. Okay, that sounds quite good already. So for this, at this moment, I think I'm kind of happy with it. So I'm going to simply turn this guy to the left. And now I'm going to be working on the secondary guitar, creating the stereo field. I'm going to solo it, and I'm going to use as a starting point the same amplitude that we got already. But in this case, I'm going to work in the same amplifier, but I'm going to be swapping the cabinet for something a little bit different. Let's try this modern. It sounds like this. In this case, I like how it sounds, but I want something slightly darker, so I'm going to swap the microphones. I'm going to select the microphone, the secondary microphone, and I'm going to go for a ribbon, the 121. I wonder if it's a Royer. Now, let's see how it sounds like by its own. That position is excellent. Now let's try the second one. Like it, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of EQ at the end. So I'm gonna go here to my rack elements, and I'm gonna select the totally not the Niv, and I'm gonna be cutting a little bit of the high end, of the low end. So let's say something like this, maybe somewhere here. That's it. This sounds amazing. So let's see both together in the stereo. Like it, but how about if we add a little bit of modulation to the first guitar? This will allow the sound of the whole thing to be a little bit more open-ended and kind of, it's gonna widen up the stereo field. So I'm gonna go for the first guitar on the left, open my Amplitube, and in here, I'm gonna insert a new effect. In this case, I'm gonna go once again for my rack units, and I'm gonna go for pitch. This is the traditional micro pitch technique. In this case, I'm gonna be solving just for you to have an idea what's going on and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna turn the mix all the way up, see what happens. Sounds awful, right? Yeah, but the idea is for me to blend this incredibly pitched, incorrect sounding effect with the dry signal, which will create a super wide sounding track. Let me show you. First, I think I went a little bit too overboard with this. So I'm gonna go for this and just slightly higher. See what happens. There is. Love it.